Imagine you're strolling down the street, and out of the corner of your eye, you spot a small, unassuming beetle scurrying across the pavement. You might think it's just another bug, right? Maybe you'll even step over it without a second thought. But what if I told you that this tiny insect, known as the iron devil beetle, is far from ordinary? It has one of the most extraordinary survival mechanisms in the animal kingdom, making it nearly indestructible. What's even more incredible is that this beetle can withstand forces far beyond what you or I could imagine. Even if you were to step on it, or worse, run it over with a car, it would survive unscathed. Sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, doesn't it? Well, get ready to dive deep into the world of the iron devil beetle, a true marvel of nature's engineering. Before we continue, make sure to hit that like button if you're amazed by nature's wonders. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell, because here, we uncover the mysteries of the natural world, and you won't want to miss a single mind-blowing discovery. So, what makes this beetle so special? To start, we have to talk about its exoskeleton, the armor that shields it from the dangers of the world. Unlike humans and other animals, which rely on internal bones for structure and protection, insects like the iron devil beetle have an exoskeleton, a rigid outer shell that does everything from providing structural support to protecting the beetle from external threats. Now, most exoskeletons are tough, but the iron devil beetle has evolved one of the most durable and robust exoskeletons in nature. This exoskeleton is so strong that it can carry up to 39,000 times the beetle's own weight. To put that in perspective, it's like a human carrying the weight of a car on their back without breaking a sweat. But how does this beetle achieve such an impressive feat of strength? The secret lies in the intricate design of its exoskeleton. Through years of evolutionary adaptations, the beetle has developed an exoskeleton made of layered materials, each one contributing to its strength and durability. The outermost layer is incredibly tough and acts as the primary line of defense against physical damage. But the real innovation lies in the structure beneath the surface. Scientists have discovered that the exoskeleton is made up of a complex network of interconnected fibers that serve as shock absorbers. This network helps distribute the force of any impact, preventing the beetle from being crushed under pressure. The way the beetle's exoskeleton distributes pressure is critical to its survival. When a heavy force is applied, such as when the beetle is stepped on or struck by a predator, the pressure doesn't concentrate in one spot. Instead, it is spread across the entire body of the beetle, allowing it to withstand forces that would otherwise crush it. This makes the beetle incredibly resilient, almost like a tiny tank on 6 legs. In fact, researchers have found that the beetle's armor is so strong that they've had trouble even attempting to pierce it with a needle. The beetle's resilience is truly astonishing, and it's one of the reasons why scientists have become so fascinated with studying it. Now, the iron devil beetle doesn't just rely on its tough exoskeleton to survive. It also has some unique behavioral strategies that help it avoid danger. One of the beetle's most effective defense mechanisms is its ability to play dead. When threatened by a predator, the beetle remains perfectly still, and its hard exoskeleton, which resembles a piece of rock or burned wood, helps it blend in with the environment. Predators, such as birds or lizards, typically avoid eating insects that appear dead or unresponsive, thinking they are not worth the effort. This behavior has proven to be highly effective, allowing the beetle to avoid being eaten in many situations. Additionally, the iron devil beetle's behavior has evolved to make it less detectable by predators. When it's not in a state of immobility, the beetle tends to remain hidden beneath rocks or inside tree bark, where its armor acts as both camouflage and protection from the harsh elements of its environment. Living in the deserts of the southwestern United States, the beetle is exposed to extreme temperatures and predators. However, its exoskeleton serves as a perfect shield against both scorching heat and sharp desert rocks. While many insects would be vulnerable to the intense sun or to being crushed by the rough terrain, the iron devil beetle remains safe in its sturdy armor. But what really sets this beetle apart is its evolutionary history. The iron devil beetle didn't just suddenly appear with such a powerful exoskeleton. It's the result of millions of years of natural selection. Over time, the beetle's ancestors developed increasingly robust exoskeletons to survive in the harsh desert environment. Through tiny mutations and gradual changes, these beetles adapted to their surroundings, with each generation becoming stronger and more resilient. This long evolutionary process has resulted in the iron devil beetle we see today, a creature perfectly designed to survive the toughest conditions. Now, let's talk about the biology of the beetle's exoskeleton in more detail. One of the most important aspects of its structure is the material composition. The outer layers of the beetle's shell are made up of chitin, a tough, flexible substance found in the exoskeletons of many insects. However, what makes the iron devil beetle unique is the high concentration of proteins within its chitin layers. These proteins give the exoskeleton a remarkable combination of hardness and elasticity, making it both resistant to crushing and able to absorb impacts. Scientists have found that these proteins play a key role in the beetle's ability to survive forces that would otherwise kill it. Another fascinating aspect of the iron devil beetle's exoskeleton is the way it handles stress. Researchers have used advanced imaging technologies, such as electron microscopes, to study the beetle's exoskeleton at a microscopic level. What they've discovered is that the beetle's armor is not just hard, but also highly efficient at distributing pressure. The internal structure of the exoskeleton consists of interlocking plates and fibers that work together to absorb and spread out forces. This prevents the beetle from sustaining any significant damage when subjected to pressure. This structural design is so effective that scientists have started to explore how it could be applied to engineering. Imagine a material that combines the toughness of steel with the flexibility of rubber. This is essentially what the iron devil beetle has, and researchers are studying how to replicate this design in synthetic materials. For example, engineers are looking at how they could create stronger, more resilient materials for use in construction, automotive design, and even aerospace technology. The beetle's exoskeleton is already inspiring the next generation of materials that could change the way we build and design the world around us. Interestingly, the iron devil beetle's exoskeleton has also drawn the attention of the robotics industry. Engineers are exploring how the beetle's durable, shock-absorbing exoskeleton could be used to create robots that can survive in dangerous environments. These robots could be deployed in disaster zones, where they would be able to navigate through rubble and debris without being damaged. Similarly, they could be used in space exploration, where the harsh conditions of other planets require equipment that can withstand extreme pressure and temperature fluctuations. The possibilities for applying the beetle's design to real-world technologies are endless. But the beetle's resilience isn't just about toughness. Its ability to adapt to its environment is also crucial to its survival. For example, in the desert, the beetle faces a constant challenge: how to survive the extreme heat. The iron devil beetle does this by staying hidden beneath rocks or tree bark, where its exoskeleton acts as a shield against the sun's intense rays. The beetle's hard shell also helps it conserve moisture, an essential adaptation for surviving in the arid desert environment. And it's not just the iron devil beetle that benefits from this evolutionary adaptation. The entire ecosystem in which it lives has been shaped by similar survival strategies. The desert, with its extreme conditions, is home to a wide range of creatures that have developed incredible adaptations over time. From the hardy cacti that store water to the resilient lizards and snakes that can survive without food for long periods, the desert is a place where only the toughest creatures can thrive. The iron devil beetle is just one example of how life finds a way to adapt to even the most challenging environments. As researchers continue to study the iron devil beetle, they're uncovering more about how its exoskeleton works and how we might be able to apply these lessons to human technology. From aerospace engineering to robotics, the beetle's incredible resilience is helping to inspire the next wave of innovations that could shape the future. So, what can we learn from this fascinating creature? The iron devil beetle teaches us that nature is full of surprises, and sometimes the smallest, most unassuming creatures hold the most incredible secrets. Its resilience, adaptability, and evolutionary history offer valuable insights into how life can survive and thrive in the most extreme conditions. As we continue to explore the natural world, we'll no doubt uncover even more remarkable creatures that challenge our understanding of what's possible. And who knows, maybe the iron devil beetle will lead to breakthroughs that transform the way we live and interact with the world around us. If you're as fascinated by this beetle as I am, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. There's so much more to discover in the world of nature's wonders, and you won't want to miss a single video.